welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Kampfpanzer 50 ton. It's a tier 9 German premium medium. It's located on the southeast spawn of Fjords under the command of Snooks of Shady Clan. And alongside him is his platoon mate, Hanny Sono in the E50. Okay, game on. Tier 9 game. I presume they're going to go off to the confrontation point right in the centre of the map. The Kampfpanzer 50 is an experimental design designed in 1960. It was actually discontinued at the documentation and design phase, so they didn't go ahead with it, but it was supposed to have a 105mm gun capable of 320 alpha, penetrating 268mm with standard APCR and heat rounds for premium. And the standard APCR, they would do 268mm of pen. The heat rounds would do 310. So it's got decent pen, but it doesn't have a decent amount of damage to go with it. As you can see here, the actual damage is only 320, so that's not a lot when you think about the Leopard prototype actually has a lot more. Well, he took a round there from the Object 283, went for the lower plate. That's the vulnerability of the 283. It's not like its big brother, the Object 268 version 4. It can be taken down. So, yeah. Okay, so he got rid of that guy. Now he's going to get rid of the Leopard. Okay, pulls back. Okay, we can see an even 90 crossing the field. The kill shot on the Leopard prototype actually came from our Leopard prototype, who's up in the corner, but we just got clobbered by a Chieftain T95, and oh, somebody behind us just got taken out by the Object 432. It was actually the A Phase 1. Thankfully, Hannes Sono managed to get a kill on the Object 283. It was him who actually killed him. Snooks has got 2 kills though now. Who's next? Well, we're trying to get a shot on that Vipera. Hannes Sono's decided to go YOLO. He's driving straight in at that Vipera. And since we've got no enemy to the right, we can cross this area here. Trying to get a shot on the Vipera. He's pulled back down the chine. Hannes Sono just got hit in the side. There's a lot of enemy somewhere around here. We don't know where they are. There's the Vipera. Oh, we got hit by him, but he's out the game now, and that's the kill on that one went to R283, actually, funnily enough. Okay, he's trying to use cover. There's the enemy. SU-130PM over there. Looks like there's a... Oh, there's more enemy, and there's a Kampfpanzer 07. See, we can't... Oh, he spotted us. We can't attack the others if he's shooting us in the side, so we need to work this out, try and do it a different way. Scores are even at the moment, so it's still anyone's game. He's trying to get some height so he can deal with those others. Hannes Sono's actually coming back with him. I think they've realised there's a whole bunch of enemy tanks headed for our cap area, and all we've got is the Striv S1 and the T103 trying to stop them from doing that. Okay, this is where we will need more guns to help out. Hannes Sono's going after the IS-32. Okay, over there we've got a T10. That one didn't connect. I think it hit the ground rather than hitting the T10's side. Go for the turret. Yes, he gets the turret. No problem through the side. Get another one in. No, because there's a BZ-176 coming, and he's literally on fire. Not his rockets. Somebody set him alight. And now we're going to pull up one through his lower plate, and he's out the game. But we did get clobbered for 131. It was actually the Striv S1 that got the kill on that one. Okay, round the corner, we've got the IS-32. And we put one into him. He's the same guy who was actually taking on Hannes Sono. He's looking at us with his double barrel, but there's his game over. So that's 3 kills now. There's a Liberté. Oh, he just got nuked by the BZ-176. Okay, so there's no enemy making their way towards our cap now. Well, cap's safe, but it's allowed the enemy to consolidate near their cap area. Oh, they just lost the SU-130PM. Hanisono got him. So he's now got 2 kills, and Snooks has got 3, but Hanisono gets taken out by the 257. Okay, difficult to get shots on him. Nope, just a little too late. We did get spotted though. That's the boat-shaped hull tank. It's got a very kind of pronounced hull, but a very weak lower plate. So if you can punch rounds into it, this tank's got 8 degrees of under pressure, which makes it very effective. Is he going to do the same as he did before? Whoa, driving into the buildings. I think he's trying to make up his mind how he's going to approach this one. Well, looks like the 257's engaged with our BZ-176, or at least he's thinking about it. Go low, go low. Okay, now come up the same way as you did before. That will give him 2 angles that he's got to think about. Oh, he managed to kill the BZ-176. So, what's he going to do? He's trying to get round to get cover, and he suddenly spotted us and realised. And there's the BZ-76. Did we have 2 of them? Okay, side turret. Yes, he gets the side of the turret. The guy's turning to face us. Low plate. Yep, gets it. Gets a high roll. Well, low roll rather, actually. Go for low plate again. Yes. Okay, he's loading the heat to make this happen. Didn't get the last one for the kill. There, got the kill this time. I think the thing that worries me about the Kampfpanzer Fjords is that it has that low alpha. He's going to have to go round because these guys are blocking the way. It's better. It does have a rather low alpha. There's only 3 left. The Kampfpanzer 07 or 7, a Lorraine 155-51, and that Object 432. Now, if I remember correctly, that's the 430 with the rear-mounted turret, or maybe I'm wrong. Is it the one with the central turret? Well, he's got that Lorraine looking at him. Okay, ship's coming up to help us as well. Okay, there's the 430. You can see us. Oh, and the Kampfpanzer comes in. He pumps 1 round in. Can't afford to lose hit points. Oh, he's ammo-racked us. So we got 1 in. He's fixed the ammo-rack. Has he? No, he hasn't yet. Now he has. Good. Now, take on that Kampfpanzer. And it's the 432. Yes, the Kampfpanzer actually went down to the RT-103. And now we've potentially got a steel wall. Okay, the 430U's now having to, 432 rather, is having to deal with others. He's letting the T-103 go ham. Straight in. Now, take him from above. Okay. Hello, Mr. 430. Oh, he raises his gun in salute. He knows he's up. And that's the end of his game. And that's his 5th kill. So, potential Top Gun if he can get the Arty. He's very low on hit points. He did get a steel wall. If he stays alive, he will get it. If he doesn't, if he dies, if the Lorraine shotguns him, then he's going to lose that. There's the Lorraine. Oh, he just went down into the water. I think he's trying to get across the island. That's not going to work. Okay, lock on. Fires 1 in. Oh, and the guy drowned. And, well, that means it's an early bath for Snooks. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for Snooks in the Kampfpanzer 50-ton. Yep, you can tell it's the first ace tanker because it gets the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time. He also managed to get a fire effect for doing more damage to the hit points of his own vehicle, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 5, just 1 short of getting that Top Gun. If he'd only got the Lorraine, that would have been his Top Gun, but sadly it didn't happen. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, in fact he got 8, and he got a Hand of God as well for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks or more. He blocked a shot when he had less than 10% of his hit points left, and that earned him a Spartan medal. They're difficult to get, really. I mean, obviously, most people who get a Spartan, they get killed very shortly afterwards and lose the Spartan. But he also got a steel wall as well for blocking the most damage in the game, at least 11 hits, and surviving the battle. His win rate was 5,453, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he definitely got the highest damage in the game with 4,230, but he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't get the high caliber. Second highest damage in the game went to the Striv S1 with 4,027, and he did survive the game. He got a Confederate in that one. And the third highest damage in the game actually went to that Object 432, the guy who raised his gun at the end of the game because he knew it was up. There was nothing more he could do. 3,487 hit points to him. And we can see that Ash Honeybadger, who was actually the real name for his platoon mate there, actually in the E50, he managed to get 2,539. So he beat all but 2 of the enemy team and came 4th on his own team. That's 6th in overall. And he did get a couple of kills. Snook's got the highest number of kills. He got 5. 3 kills went to the Object 432, and then 2 kills went to Ash Honeybadger, the Object 257, and the Lorraine 15551. And when it came to base XP, only 2 players managed to get over 1,000. One of them was Snooks, and he got 1,560, which means that he earned a very high ace tanker on that one. A very good first ace tanker, because he basically carried the team. And 1,076 went to the Striv S1, who was actually sniping at those enemy tanks who were making their way towards our cap. And 883 went to the LT432. And we can see that Ash Honeybadger was actually in 4th place with 857, not far behind. 20 shots fired, 16 direct hits on the enemy, 15 penetrations, 1 splash. Damage of 4,230 hit points altogether, but 348 of that was at more than 300 meters. He received 11 hits from the enemy, so he only just qualified. 6 of those penetrated, 4 non-penetrations, 1 splash. If he'd actually received 1 more hit, I think he probably would have been out of the game. 1,510 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 5, did 2,598 hit points of damage resistance. That's the spotting in that game. He earned 79,595 credits on a premium count, 39,798 from holiday ops, total of 119,393. He didn't use much in the way of premium ammo, and that's why his costs weren't that great, and he ended up with 58,405 credits profit. 2,340 XP times 2 for the first victory, 117, because of course this is a premium vehicle that you actually buy with bonds, so they don't give you quite as much extra XP, and 4,797 experience points altogether. I'd say that's a very good game. I don't think that was his first game in this tank, but he obviously likes it because he calls it the best tier 9 medium in the game. I'd challenge that. I think the Leopard prototype A with a 420 Alpha and the L7A1 gun, the British gun, this is a Rheinmetall gun, the one that the Kampfpanzer 50 has. So that's the difference between the two. One's producing 320 Alpha, the other one's producing 420 Alpha, and that's what makes the Leopard prototype a much better medium, because it's fast, it doesn't have much in the way of armor, but it has that sniper accurate gun with a fairly large Alpha, so it can take apart the enemy from long distance, and that makes it a much better medium than this one. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.